Humanity's propensity to overinvest emotional capital in trivialities stems from systemic indoctrination. From adolescence, societal architectures condition individuals to prioritize superficial benchmarks, physical appearance, peer perceptions, and transient cultural phenomena as measures of self-worth. This psychological programming engenders a perpetual cycle of anxiety, as one's value becomes erroneously tethered to capricious externalities rather than intrinsic aspirations. Every iota of concern allocated to inconsequential matters exacts a thermodynamic toll on mental reserves. Cognitive resources, finite and non-renewable, are squandered on ephemeral dilemmas, petty disputes, digital interactions, or hypothetical judgments whose relevance dissipates within temporal brevity. This profligate expenditure culminates in psychic exhaustion, undermining focus, ambition, and existential equilibrium. Ironically, the compulsion to overcare often arises from an illusion of significance. The human psyche, susceptible to cognitive distortions, inflates the gravity of trivial events, mistaking peripheral noise for existential imperatives. Yet, empirical reality reveals that most perceived judgments are phantoms. Observers remain engrossed in their own narratives, indifferent to external performances. Strategic apathy is not synonymous with ethical abdication or emotional vacuity. Rather, it is an exercise in discernment, a deliberate reallocation of attention toward endeavors aligned with one's axiomatic values. By eschewing superfluous concerns, cognitive bandwidth is liberated, enabling immersion in pursuits of genuine consequence, personal growth, relational depth, and aspirational fulfillment. The inaugural step toward cognitive emancipation involves crystallizing core priorities. Articulate a hierarchy of values, familial bonds, professional mastery, holistic well-being, and consign all extraneous matters to irrelevance. Concurrently, cultivate the art of declination. Obligations incongruent with these priorities warrant resolute rejection. Boundaries, both temporal and interpersonal, function as bulwarks against psychic predation. The insidious pursuit of external approval manifests in social media engagement. Performative conformity or relational acquiescence originates from neurological reward mechanisms. Yet, such validation is a fickle currency, perpetually devaluing. Authentic self-worth emerges from endogenous affirmation, necessitating disengagement from the dopamine-driven cycle of likes, accolades, and superficial consensus. Judgment, criticism, and dissent are inescapable corollaries of human existence. Mastery of indifference requires embracing this discomfort, recognizing that external perceptions are projections of others' insecurities rather than reflections of one's essence. By metabolizing discomfort as a catalyst for growth, one transcends the paralyzing fear of censure. Hyperfocus on results engenders anxiety, as outcomes often lie beyond individual control. Redirecting energy toward meticulous process-oriented action fosters resilience. By relinquishing attachment to specific endpoints, one mitigates disillusionment and cultivates adaptability, an indispensable trait in an entropic world. Divesting from triviality yields profound dividends, augmented creativity, heightened productivity, and enhanced emotional resilience. Mental clarity replaces chaos, enabling strategic decision-making. Moreover, such austerity radiates magnetism. Confidence born of uncluttered purpose attracts opportunity and repels toxicity. Critics may conflate strategic indifference with callousness or negligence. This is a fundamental misapprehension. The philosophy advocates not for emotional sterility, but for calibrated investment and conscious choice to care profoundly about select facets while dismissing the irrelevant. It is the epitome of intentional living, wherein every emotional expenditure is a deliberate act of self-determination. Life's brevity demands rigorous audit of where one's finite energies are allocated. To not give it F***ck is to embrace a radical economy of attention, investing solely in endeavors that amplify purpose and joy. The remainder opinions, trends, and ephemera are mere static in the symphony of a life well lived. Choose wisely, for indifference, when wielded with precision, is the ultimate liberation. Thanks for listening. See you next episode.